Anyway, she wrote up this little introduction I'd like to read. That was actually appropriate.
I know.
St. Christopher, St. Joseph, St. Nicholas, St. Elsewhere. They're all a bunch of pansies compared to the Boondock Saints. What happens when you take young Indiana Jones and future Walking Dead zombie killer Daryl Dixon together?
Woo!
Sheer magic. Not since The Sons of Katie Elder has there been such a feel-good movie about vigilante brothers that was fun for the whole family. Who needs the Dropkick Murphys and the Brothers McMullen when you have Connor and Murphy McManus?
Yeah.
And who needs a long-winded introduction like this when you have the creator and the cast of the Boondock Saints waiting in the wings? So, let's have a big round of applause for the writer and director. He played Rocco in both Boondock Saints movies, ladies and gentlemen. David Del Rocco. You know that was Connor and Murphy McManus. They're the reason you're here. Give it up for Sean Patrick Flannery.
I'll drive straight up your house.
Hurry up!
Yes, ma'am.
Me?
Yes.
Yay! Sean, a lot of your movies have dealt with vigilantism.
Yeah, can we shut the choir shit up and freaking you guys out? They use profanity. I'm like fucking masseuse. Yes, ma'am.
Do I have your attention now?
Yes.
A lot of your movies have dealt with vigilantism. So in your personal life, have you ever wanted to take the law in your own hands?
Fuck yeah, I feel like that. Every city should have two of these motherfuckers in the city.
Yes.
People getting away with shit, and I'm sick of fucking, let's rehabilitate. Saints met John Doe from 7, just because they have similar MOs.
Well, band comes up with questions.
Right here. Well, I'm just kidding. Doe would be headless in the desert somewhere.
That was awesome flick though, wasn't it?
Oh,
I was like, what's in the fucking box? I feel like that happened. I was like, I don't think many people guessed that was in the box. That was good. Good film.
It was a different level of the Dazzler. Yeah, pretty much a 7, an 8.
Yes, sir.
On a serious note, though, like pretend what shared said back there, do you guys feel like with your characters portrayed in this sort of, do you feel like there is
Can we not?
I knew he was going to say what? The music. It was remember that?
Yeah, so go ahead.
Do you feel like your characters are justified in scenes? You know, David playing the part, it's like the mafioso gone good guy, and you guys being the brothers in the film. I mean, do you think that what your characters did in today is justified and like was a true life type thing?
Okay, hang on. Cut to. Fuck off. Next, yes, Rocco. How often do you actually use the word fuck? Dude, a better question would be, how often do you use a word other than fuck?
Yeah, he's pretty liberal with it. Pretty liberal. Especially when he's drinking. Wait a minute. That was really exciting, Rock.
Anybody else got any questions for Rocco? Back there.
Actually, you started off as a nice opening idea movie, and now you guys have your own T-shirts, your own action figures. How do you feel? Has all the commercialism gotten in the way of the movie, or is it cool just having your own, seeing everyone wearing your stuff, seeing all the action figures, and what it's become?
It's cool as hell. That shit gives me a boner. Are you kidding me? My house is gonna play with the shit. I'm like, fucking me.
Yeah, no matter what anybody says about all that bullshit, it's just completely flattering every time you see it, you know? And a lot of, like, they'll know Rocco, Sean, and Norm, but my face isn't really known that well, so I'll be walking in public and see Boondock fans and stuff like that, and it just gives me the biggest fucking charge in the world, just seeing them walk by or have the rosaries on, and I don't go up to them and like, hey, what's up? It's just flattering every single time it happens.
It is, like, people say things like, like when we're taking lines and we're signing autographs, people are like, guys, how long you been here? It's a bummer, huh? You staying with us? I'm like, who gets fucking tired of a mile-long line of people that just want to, like, shoot you with adoration? I fucking love your miss. I love your life. I mean, let's be honest, I mean, I guess there's cats like Christian Bale that flip the fuck out and they're like, so angry on a job where you're doing shit that you do for free, but they're still paying you to do it and you're angry, some shit's wrong with you.
I'm totally on his side when I heard that tape. I know exactly what happened. He fucking told that guy 15 times nicely, and the dude did it again. He was like, guess what? Fuck you! Yeah. I listened to that on the news. They played the whole thing. They beat out the swears, and I was like, fucking shit.
Let me tell you the honest to God truth here. I don't give a fuck how many times he told us. You take a guy outside, you don't do this shit publicly. I don't give a fuck. And if you or anybody else did that shit to me publicly, there'd be some blood fucking dripping. But you go, hey, excuse me, you take him him outside, then you fucking read him a new ass. Fuck him!
I disagree! So that everybody can feel embarrassed.
All right, you guys clear space.
Well spent! All right, who else? Poverty and frustration.
Yeah. As a college classic, I haven't met another kid in college who didn't like Boondock Saints. How do you guys approach it if someone comes up to you and says, you know, slob my knob, I hated your movie, or something like that? How would you approach a situation like that? Just out of curiosity.
Balls to do that?
I respect the guy for the size of his sack. I mean, probably motherfucker.
Usually, you know, people don't usually go out of their way when they dislike something, you know, to like all these. There's nobody in here that doesn't like Boondock Saints. Otherwise, you're kind of fucking psycho. Why would you sit down all these people talking about something you hate, right? But there was this one fucking time I was in a bar in Toronto, and we were doing two. And this douchebag sitting right next to me in the bar. It was like me and Rocco and my brother Taylor and somebody else. And he was like, everybody started talking about Boondock Saints, and the bartender like must have recognized Rocco or something. I forget exactly how it happened. The guy's like, Boondock Saints suck. And he turns around and sees him. And all I did was give him one of those, how you doing? Right. It wasn't that bad, it was good.
And the motherfucker Michael Jackson moonwalked out of the room.
Here, did they hate it?
Really? I mean, really?